we'll go on a little trip for this week's vlog. I'm going to take you to Hookstone Woods. It's a place you haven't been before, a place I haven't been in ages, so if I can try and remember how to get into it. And I just wanted to, before we do that, say that I'm going to start launching a few projects to sort of fill the gaps that are in this blog at the moment. I'm thinking of starting to put my own recitation of biblical scriptures online. I'm thinking of starting with the Psalms, because they're quite small, and they're in sort of bite-sized chunks, so to speak. The other thing I'm thinking of doing is putting my dissertation online in little segments. So there's going to be stuff to look forward to as well. But the major blog project we're going to do involves strawberries. We're going to have a go at growing our own strawberries. Now, I have actually grown strawberries before, so I'm hoping that we'll do this. This will be a success. I'm going to take a picture from above and from the side every day, and each week I shall fill you in and show you how we have been doing, until hopefully we produce a bumper crop of strawberries. So today we're going to start by, well, following the instructions, but I assume it's going to be planting. So apparently this chunk of thing, it looks like a bit of card, but it's actually supposedly compost. You pop it in your cup, and then you empty like some warm water. Now my kettle boiled about, I don't know, 20 minutes ago or so. So I'm going to pour a little bit of hot, warm water over it. It does say warm, and see what happens. It's supposed to expand. It's supposed to suck it all up and sort of explode. Well, not explode, but expand. Absorb. You can see it absorbing. Oh, did you see that? It is! It's working, look! It's turned into a blob of manure. I think it wants some more, so I'm going to put a tiny weeny little bit. Oh, yep, look, there we go. It's now beginning to, oh, can you see? I don't know if you can see. But it is now beginning to break down. Which is good, because that's sort of what we want, really. You can hear it sucking up all the water. I'm just not quite sure how much more to put in. I'll put in a little bit more. There we are. So here we are, a couple of moments later. I've poured off some of the excess because I am not too. I think this could be just a tad damp. I don't know, perhaps it hasn't finished absorbing it, but anyway, it says crumbly on the thing, but there we are. It says fluff peat block with pencil until crumbly. Mine looks like a sort of, well, anyway. I'm going to follow the rest of the instructions, put the seeds in. It says that you should put the top, the plastic top, back on. Not exactly what I'd do, but there we are. So I'm going to follow the instructions. I have grown alpine strawberries before, and I've never restricted them of oxygen to begin with, but that's what it's saying. It says replace the plastic until you see sprouts. It also says sprouts should take between 10 and 30 days. Well, in my experience, they usually take a little bit less, but hey-ho, we're going to follow the instructions. I'm going to put it in a warm place, probably on the windowsill behind the birds. And we'll follow it up. So this seems as good a spot as any to do my weekly blog. I have come this today to a place called Hookstone Woods. Hookstone Woods is a small woody area behind quite a busy street front, in fact, with some major schools on it. But once you get away from the road, through the trees. It's quite nice and quiet. I like it because parts of it have been done gloriously like this. I mean, you can just see, if you look down there, the little track that's been made with the greenery that comes over. Obviously we're sort of quite early yet, but if you come here in the midsummer, you know, this is sort of like walking through a tunnel here. Some little ponds on either side. Anyway, there's a bench over here that we'll go across and sit on. Very interesting looking tree as well. Look at that. Stuck right out on the side of the lake there. So, my blog for this week. Well, finally at work. Our new produce manager has begun, and as predicted, there's been absolutely no problems at all. It will be the fourth produce manager that I've worked under there in about 4.5 years, so there we are. Mother has noticed that there are some thrushes that are building nests in her front garden, actually inside a big hedge. The other news, WEC 48 has happened. I did tragically on my pics, absolutely tragically. I think it was the worst I've ever done. Not a bad outing, I don't think, for WEC, considering it was the first pay-per-view. I don't know how many people bought the pay-per-view, but certainly those that have seen it have said that it was actually a very good production. I still think that the UFC should possibly lower their prices on WEC pay-per-views for the time being, but there you are. The final bit of worthwhile news is that Jens the Budgie has been to the vets. I've been worried for some time now that his beak has overgrown, and so I took him to the vets, and the vets clipped the end off his beak, which didn't cause him much problem at all, a bit like a fingernail, and it didn't cost me too much in price either. So all's well that ends well there.